Hello, everybody. It's Charlie again. I'm currently playing Shaolin vs. Wutang 2, The Return of the Martial Masters. But yeah, other than that, let's get into it. Hope you guys enjoy. Alright, guys. Get started. We're gonna do Snake Fit style today. We're using the actor Dragon Lee, famous Bruce Lee imitator and fan of Bruce Lee when he was younger. And the reason why we're using him is because he did a lot of Snake Fist style movies, guys. I don't know why they started me off with one of the toughest guys in the game. But if you see the technique, guys, doing more blocking, dodging. But yeah, Snake Fist style. Obviously, the most famous actor to do Snake Fist style in a movie is Jackie Chan. But we already did a video on Jackie Chan Drunken Style, so since Jackie Chan has done so many different movies, but I'm gonna focus on Dragon Lee. But we're all gonna talk about all the Snake Fist style movies. Dragon Lee was an imitator of Bruce Lee, but after that, he started doing Snake Fist style movies. He's known, actually, his background in martial arts is Taekwondo and Hapkido, believe it or not. And he actually started doing those styles when he was younger because he's from South Korea, so he's one of the actors that's not Chinese. And they just thought he had a lot of similarities to Bruce Lee, and he could kind of imitate him. None of these guys really knew how to imitate him. Bruce Lee's very unique, but they tried. I think the other actor was Bruce Lee. L-I, even though they say Jet Li with L-I, but whatever. I whooped his ass. He's all. Anyways, guys, so Dragon Lee did Deadly Venoms. There's a couple of movies that I can't remember off the top of my head. Obviously, the Jackie Chan movies were better, in my opinion, like Snake in the Eagle's Shadow and Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. That's probably my favorite one because it was so good. But Dragon Lee is still alive. He should be 67 now, or around there. And I think he became a producer and other things. Geez, monkey style kung fu is crazy, bro. Let's see if we can outsnake him. And there's a lot of signs in games of Snake Fist style, like obviously Lei Wulong from Tekken does Snake Fist, and at the end of his win in Tekken 3, you'll see him do a lot of the stuff from Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, which makes it really cool, guys, because these are memorable things about this particular style. And online there's a lot of information about that. Like, for example, a famous movie called The Invincible Armor. John Liu did that one as a Shaw Brothers movie. Five Deadly Venoms. I'm trying to remember them, guys. There's, it's been too long. Okay, this guy's. I'm using the size though. They gave him the size in the game. This character is very effective in the game once you know how to use him. See, that's his finisher right there. Oh! Got him. Anyways, Dragon Lee did a movie called The Dragon Snake Fist. That one's one of his most popular movies. I think it's 1979. So these, there's Snake Fist style's been around, guys. Even in movies. The Venom Mob. I don't know what year that was. It might have been a year before, but I'm not really sure. Don't quote me on it. Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, 1978 as well. And yeah, just a crap load of other Snake Fist style movies that were really good. I think Snake Fist style and the Dragon, something like that. Anyways, guys, check those out. They should be on YouTube, or at least clips of them. And there's even people teaching Snake Fist style in tutorials nowadays. But anyways, Dragon Lee was a fan of Bruce Lee. What got him into martial arts was watching Bruce Lee. And I think he did clones of Bruce Lee. Guys did so many movies, right? But nobody cared for anybody imitating Bruce Lee, and there's even people who thought those were Bruce Lee movies, right? But Jet Li was actually a very talented martial artist. If you look at his movements, you could tell that he actually knew martial arts. So it's cool that they used to pick, and that spinning kick, bro, to the face. But yeah, it's cool that they used to pick actual martial artists to do these movies. It made him 10 times better. But I think Snake Fist style is to hit vital organs and outmaneuver your opponent, you know. And I don't know much about. I've never done that style in real life. I mean, I don't know who would teach that, but I'm sure there has to be instructors somewhere. But I think Tiger style, you know, that would be a hard fight right there. He's kicking my ass now. Hold on. You didn't see that kick coming. And the levels look cool in this game. I know I mentioned it before, but especially for such a low budget game, $14.99 for the game. At its utmost price, you know. I've never seen it on special. I mean, why would it be, right? Hell of an indie. I still recommend this game, guys. If you guys get a chance, definitely get it. But anyways, the point is the choreography of Snake Fist style. Dragon Lee did not know Snake Fist style originally, but they taught him choreography too, and I'm guessing, you know, eventually he learned it, or he knew about it, at least. Which is what they used to do. They used to teach martial artists. It's easier for a martial artist to pick up another new style, you know? So, that's part of the reason, Jesus lady. It's part of the reason why they use martial artists more often than not, rather than the other way around. Because they could easily learn another style. They're already athletic and ready to roll. Overall, though, I've heard nothing but positive things about the actor Dragon Lee. Obviously, that's not his original name. That's just his artistic name. He has a Korean name originally. Which was a different time. Since he wanted to work in the Hong Kong industry of doing martial arts movies. And that's about all they have on the internet on Dragon Lee. Obviously, I watched a lot of his movies when I was a kid. Confused him with Bruce Lee once or twice because I don't know the difference. My dad was the one who cleared that up for me over the years. But he has excellent kicks, coming from a background of kicking. Oh my god, this lady, dude. Anyways, yeah, Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin. Dragon Lee is not in that one. It's a Jackie Chan movie, but it really does show a lot of those arts. You know, a lot of Snake Fists. And they mix it with Crane. But I think it's mostly Snake, to be honest. And the way it's utilized, you can tell how effective it could be, you know, if the person knew how to use it. That version, though, I would say is more. The movie's very aggressive, and there is, you know, people dying in it, so it's not your usual friendly Jackie Chan movie. But it's a Snake Fist style movie, guys. That's the point. I'm focusing on the Snake Fist style, you guys know. The character in the game, though, is, I think, a compilation of 3 or 4 actors, because just by judging by the moves, I know for a fact it's from several different movies. So not every character in this game is based off just one actor, you know? Just the really famous ones, right? Like Simon Yuen that we did yesterday. That's a very specific actor with a specific persona, right? Or Jet Li right here, obviously. You know who he is. Oh, speaking of which, guys, Jet Li, did I mention that he has a YouTube channel? I just wanted to put that out there. Support your old school martial artist. Once again, I'm mentioning it in the video. And he has a lot of philosophy to share. He's a Buddhist, so, you know. But he's kicking my ass right now. What the all of a sudden, I'm having trouble here. Okay, I gotta focus, guys. Just give me 1 second here. You gotta go for the legs. If the top don't work, he's too fast with the hands. It's the legs. And if he's too fast with the legs, go for the head. I don't know, I'm trying to come up with something. These intricate fight scenes and choreography, they used to take weeks. They used to train actors for weeks, sometimes months, because it was, damn, he's fast. Mostly focused on the actual choreography and the combat rather than the dialogue. You know, very different from American movies. Dramatics didn't matter, story didn't matter that much. You were just waiting for them to start kicking each other on the ass, basically. But I really love the way they did Snake Fist style in this game, just like most of the style in this game, because it's like they knew what to grab. Like I would like to talk to the creators of this game. I can't believe I lost a round. Damn it! It's all right. We have a third round. Let's go.
Final round.
Yeah. See, he said damn you, so he's pissed. I'm gonna get him now for what he did. Oh no, he did his finisher on me. Okay, this is bad. Believe it or not, Wang Jiang Li, the famous King of Legs, that's not in this game for some reason. He's in the first game. I don't know why they didn't bring him over. He's so cool. Another Korean martial artist that was in Hong Kong movies. He did a Snake Fist style movie as well. I can't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, this character is also based on him in a way. So technically he's in the game. Things about him. Jesus. Bro, this is ridiculous. I was about to say, if that doesn't... And I can't see the health bar, so I don't know how bad it was. Ooh, we dissed him. Your Kung Fu's no good. But yeah, so... Wang Jiang Li, Dragon Lee... That's a lot of Lees. Jackie Chan. All did Snake Fist style. John Liu was another one, but he wasn't as famous as those guys, right? So, but his moves are in the game as well. It's just it's a mixture, amalgamation, collaboration of everybody that did Snake Fist. I didn't know how I was gonna make the video, so I picked Dragon Lee because he's probably like, other than, I already spoke about Jackie Chan, so I wanted to talk about another actor. I think Dragon Lee had Hapkido, Taekwondo, and he was very adept at imitating styles, so he was very quick to learn Snake Fist. That's mostly choreography. You're not using it in an actual combat situation. It's a movie, But you had to be athletic, you had to be quick, you had to be energetic. They used to sleep on set. That's how crazy these movies got, guys. These motherfuckers were so dedicated, they would sleep on the set, bro. They represent their set, basically. You know what I'm saying? Bro, all of a sudden, I don't know if did I ramp up the difficulty? Man, I'm surprised I caught him with that. I must have put the difficulty all the way up to hard. I had it on normal. This game is significantly harder than the first one. Don't get me wrong, it's fun to back and forth, But yeah, I got it all day. Your Kung Fu's no good. I mean, this guy likes to insult people, That's why I think he's based on Wang Jiang Li, because Wang Jiang Li used to play a bad guy often, Dragon Lee, I think, played only good guys. There's a Dragon Lee movie, I believe, where Jim Kelly's in as well. And they're friends, Jim Kelly basically having a conversation like Dragon Lee is Bruce Lee. And people thought that was Bruce Lee as well. There's even a movie of the death of Bruce Lee where he goes to the actress's house and he falls asleep. I know, crazy. They went crazy at that time. They were trying to profit off Bruce Lee's fame. Oh my god, dude. Whoa. Gordon Lowe is pissed. Alright, Gordon, I gotta stop you. Yeah, that was overwhelming. But yeah, as you can see, they have spinning back kicks, they have front kicks, they have low kicks in snake style. But they focus most on the hands, right? And they focus on using your fingers for weak points, so your fingers have to be strong. And I've just never seen it in real life in action, guys. I'll be honest. I don't know how it works in a real fight. Maybe one of you guys could tell me, I don't know. But I've seen so many styles that people say weren't effective in fucking actual combat situations that actually worked. Not only in combat sports, but I mean like in real combat. I was like, it's crazy. Bro. Bro. He's blocking all this shit. What the fuck? I would like to learn how to use that tri-nunchuck thing that he's carrying. Ooh, he's weak to the gut. Got him. Got him. Snake. I love that finisher too, the way he does a little snake at that. Snake this. That's why at the beginning of the video I left out, or, well, you guys, when you guys see it, you'll notice that I left out his little criteria thing. Because it's based on 3 or 4 actors, you know, so. Now, I believe the style that they're doing is Snake Fist style from southern China, because there is a northern and a southern. And the northern one, I believe, is more demonstrational. I've seen it in Wushu demonstrations, which is the art that Jet Li does. Jet Li knows a lot of styles, guys. But the championships he won, people get it confused, are all based on demonstrations. Just like Cynthia Rock, she wasn't a combat martial artist. She was a style martial artist, which is, she won championships on demonstrations, you know, like on katas and stuff like that. People always get those confused. So that's why Michael J. White said that Jet Li doesn't know how to fight in real life, because he's never been in a fight, which is true. But it doesn't mean technically he could fight, because he could throw kicks and shit, you know. Oh, Ninja versus Snake style. Let's see how this goes. This guy is getting a little bit aggressive. Obviously, this is Shokazugi, what I'm fighting right here. I completely missed my special. I think the only thing I did was tickle him with my fingers at the end there. You saw that? Little tickle. Now, I barely use it, but you could use triangle to backflip out of the way and stuff, but I rarely use it, you know. I like to stay in, because I want it to look like one of those combat movies. He's literally blocking everything. I'm gonna have to trick him. Ooh. See, I'm trying to be careful now, but... Oh, got him! Got him in the rib cage. He's weak to the rib. Snake Fist wins. Or should I say Dragon Lee wins. It doesn't look like Dragon Lee. I think the leopard guy looks more like Dragon Lee. Which I'm going to do a video on the leopard guy as well eventually. Oh my god, dude. Jesus. Oh, whoa. I can't keep up. He's out of control. This is one of the fastest characters in the game, to that leopard style motherfucker. But see, that's the 540 kick right there. They put it in with the snake style, which is cool. Dragon Lee could do all that in real life, because he was Taekwondo and Hapkido. If you were wondering what Hapkido is, guys, Hapkido is... See, Hapkido... There's 2 arts that came from Aikijutsu. And they were both students. There was a Korean student that ended up creating Hapkido, and then there was a Japanese student that created Aikido, which is what Steven Seagal knows. I forgot his name. Moriya Shiba created Aikido. And they were both students of the same guy. And then the other one created Hapkido. Hapkido combines joint manipulation with kicks. And believe it or not, Jackie Chan has a black belt in Hapkido. So you're wondering, one of the specialized arts that Jackie Chan knows, it's Hapkido, not Aikido. Those are 2 different things. One of them is Korean, the other one's Japanese. But they come from the same lineage, kind of. Just different ideas. Bro, he can't stop me. He can't stop this snake style. But yeah, so That's why Jackie Chan does a lot of round kicks where he's spinning, is because that's from Hapkido. And he has a lot of movies where he kind of joint locks people. But Snake in the Eagle's Shadow is not the best Snake Fist style movie. It's one of the most fun ones. But definitely Snake and Crane Arts of Shaolin is the most impressive one that shows Jackie Chan's real skill. You see that? He did the wall thing? But we're going to put a stop to that with the Snake style right here. Oh my god. Jackie's getting wild. But I already know all of his moves, so that's not going to work, you know? It's crazy how much of these actors are already close to 70 years old, right? I think Jackie Chan next month turns 72. Dragon Lee is turning 68. Point is, if you find Kung Fu school, whatever school, and it's near your house, just go. If they priced it well, just go for any kind of training, guys. Don't leave anything out because, oh, I don't know if it's effective in a real fight. Guys, it doesn't matter. You're not, more than likely, most people do not get into a fight their whole lives, okay? Fighting is not normal for humans. So, you know, martial arts, you could use it for exercise. A lot of you motherfuckers need to lose weight, right? You know, I had to lose weight recently because I was being too lazy and I didn't want to work out. I still got him with that kick, though. And it's good for your health, guys. It's good to stay in shape. And it even gives you a base for if you're studying whatever else you decide to in the future. There's nothing wrong with, you know, just trying it out, whatever it is. You might like it more than you think. Because people have been trying to stay away from Kung Fu because they say it's not useful in the UFC. And I'm like, guys, a lot of things aren't useful in the UFC because the UFC has its own rules. And it's, you fight with gloves. You know, it's, you guys need to know how to separate things. Bro, lizard style motherfucker. Is he the final guy? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I think he is the final guy for this guy. Yeah, but he can't handle this, guys. So yeah, check out some Dragon Lee movies. Sadly, he did not get the recognition as others because he started as an imitator, as a clone of Bruce Lee. But later on, he kind of did his own thing, so. I haven't seen him in interviews. I'll look up some, oh my god. I'll look up some interviews or see what he did last. But like I said, he was impressive because, you know, his kicking style was impressive, you know. Dude. I got him with the Raphaels. That's what I'm going to call those from now on. I'm not going to call them size. I'm going to call them Raphaels. Anyways, there you go, guys. Another video down. After regaining the control of the clan, he has started hostilities against other rival clans. Completely sure of his victory, he will he'll do whatever is necessary to continue increasing the influence of the clan. Damn. So there you go, guys. Dragon Lee Snake Fist style. With a little dip here and there on two other famous Snake Fist style movies. I couldn't help it. There's just, they're all divided. There isn't one actor that did it constantly, so I had to put in little bits of others. But yeah, check them out when you have a chance, guys. And support your old school martial artists. These movies that gave us so much entertainment. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and end it right here. I do hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe when you get a chance. And like I always say, go game.